Moltres again, then we're going to be just fine. Because I'm going to be able to... I was curious how much damage that would do. I needed to stop. I need to stop right there and think about, is that going to KO my Ninetales? No. Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. My friends, today we are playing with this team from Dre VGC. Dre VGC, a very slept-on creator and competitor. Make some awesome Instagram posts. I want to just shout out your Instagram real quick because I do check that out. Dre VGC, DREVGC, puts out these reviews of the different regionals and world champion breakdowns and all that kind of stuff in little carousels. It's a really good and well put together Instagram. I think it's really nice. Go and check it out. I'll make sure to link it down in the description. He goes and brings this team here. Drop that on our Discord. If you go over to Pokésports.info, go to our Discord and go to our rental codes chat. If you could drop a rental code and a Poképaste, we might go and feature it on this video like we did with Dre. Who goes and brings a Roaring Moon, Ninetales, Landorus, Sinistcha, Moltres, and Iron Hands. I love these Pokemon, and I've loved Roaring Moon since the beginning of time. I think it is just such a strong Pokemon, such a nice, well-rounded kit. Such a strong stat total that does really well when you set up a Dragon Dance, when you've used your booster energy and you use Acrobatics because it has that built-in synergy of doing, double its damage. Then you can also Terastallize to go and give it stab with that as well. It doesn't have any dragon moves, and honestly, it doesn't really need it because Acrobatics just does so much. Knockoff just does so much. Dragon is there to kind of soak up hits if you need to. But you have the rest of the team to kind of, make up for your lack of a dragon move, right? You've got Landorus that can U-turn out into your Sinistcha or your Ninetales to go and replace weather or to go and give you hospitality. It's a really good idea to have a Landorus with Intimidate and Choice Scarf on this team. You have your Moltres, which can trigger multiple times its Berserk ability, which brings up its special attack by one stage. It has Citrus Berry to bring it up past half when it loses, when it goes down below half, as long as it doesn't go, whatever, you know what I mean. Sinistcha is there for hospitality as well for Moltres, so you heal it back up past half, and then it drops down below past half. It gets another stack of Berserk. Ninetales is there for Aurora Veil so that your Moltres doesn't get hit too hard that it accidentally, it's dead. No one wants that. Sinistcha also can take a couple of hits and do some damage back with Rocky Helmet. You've also got Trick Room if you want to go and flip the script. You can totally do that as well. And then Iron Hands, I just love Iron Hands these days. I think it just does so much and is just the bulkiest thing that I've ever seen in my life. I feel like I've been talking for 73 minutes about this team. I could talk about it more, but I'm not going to. I'm in fact going to jump into the games, and we're going to go and give this a shot. So if you're ready, follow me and Pokésports, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I don't know, man. Just let's go. Follow me now. All right, going up against Tiger over here. That's fun. They're bringing in the Urshifu. I love when they bring in the Urshifu. I'm thinking that Moltres is going to be the way to go here, but I really want to set up with Ninetales if possible. I worry a tiny bit about that Fluttermane though, if I'm completely honest. If I go and bring out Moltres and Ninetales, I can get hit once, possibly survive. You know what? I think I'm still going to do it. I think if I bring out Moltres and Ninetales here, chances are I'll be able to set up an Aurora Veil. If I bring in Sleepy, is it Sleepy or is it Roaring Moon? The thing I like about Roaring Moon is I can bring that guy in later in the game and just get some really fast Acrobatics off. Yeah, you know what? I'm into it. You know what? It's Iron Hands and Roaring Moon. I don't think I need to bring in Sinistcha. This team's too powerful for me to really need hospitality. Because if anything hits me, I need to stop that sentence right now before I talk myself into a corner. Because you know what? I'm going to set up Aurora Veil. If it cuts damage in half, then that means hospitality actually does quite well. But also, that means that Iron Hands will be able to Drain Punch a lot more efficiently and effectively, So we're going to go with that. This does mean I need to terrestrialize. Okay, and that is just fine by me. I can go with an Aurora Veil here. Moltres we can terrestrialize so that we can live some stuff. I could go for a Tera Blast, but I don't want to. I think I would like to actually go for a Fiery Wrath. Yeah. You know, it's not going to do as much as I want it to do. I'm going to do it anyway. Because it was either that or I can protect this turn, hit him with an Icy Wind next turn, hit him with an Icy Wind this turn. Yeah, Tera Fairy is going to mean that Fiery Wrath isn't going to be very effective at all. Oh, but Tera Blast will be just chef's kiss. Well, if I survive this, then next turn. I think I should be able to. Yeah, so there's a Dazzling Gleam. My Ninetales is going to be fine. It does so much damage to Ninetales, but still. Yep. Oh, it's so spooky. Because I'm doing things like really out of order here because of this Flutter Mane, right? It's difficult to go and set up an Aurora Veil in the first turn here. But here's what I can do. We can, oh, come on. We can salvage this. We can go for an Icy Wind here. And then protect. So what this will do is if the Chen Pao decides to target my Moltres again, then we're going to be just fine. Because I'm going to be able to... I was curious how much damage that would do. I needed to stop. I need to stop right there and think about, is that going to KO my Ninetales? No. It's Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil's the MVP right now. With this -1 in speed, I should be okay. I do want to protect my Ninetales, as silly as it may be. I'm going to Tera Blast the Flutter Mane because I can later on bring out Iron Hands to take care of what's-his-face, Chen Pao. As long as they take out their Tera, I think I'm sitting pretty. But we'll go for this, because they haven't seen Tera Blast yet. Yeah, Sucker Punch takes me out. Alright, fine, fine. Man, if I didn't flinch that one turn, I would have at least done some damage. I think I would have taken out Chen Pao. Oh well. At least now I still have what's-his-face? That is Iron Hands that I can bring in here. I still haven't fully seen the speed tiers yet. Is it worth it for me to switch out here? No, they're just going to Sucker Punch my Ninetales, right? So swapping into Roaring Moon, that's a death sentence. Oh, we double protect. I think that's the way. We're gonna heavy slam this. I could fake out and attack that. I'm not gonna do that. That's not worth it. Hitting the double protect is pretty great. That's gonna be a Sucker Punch, right? Oh, it's not. Oh, interesting. No, I'm not really focusing on your Chen Pao right now. This Dazzling Gleam is going to hurt. It's not going to KO. Definitely not, yeah. Because again, Aurora Veil is just, oh, it's so good. It feels like it might have been choice. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might have been choice. Now I feel a little more confident in switching the Ninetales out into Roaring Moon. But again, we're facing a Chen Pao. We're staring a Chen Pao right down the barrel. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. Not a huge fan of the Hisuian Arcanine. Yeah, that's an extreme speed, huh? Do I need to switch the Ninetales out? No, well, there's no point. Do we hit the triple protect? No, I'm going to get priority smacked from either one of those Pokemon in 2 seconds. So let's go for an Icy Wind just in case. Let's go for a Drain Punch on Shenpao. Yeah. I love that I went first. Oh, I so love that they didn't use Sucker Punch or Extreme Speed on my Ninetales right now. That makes me feel so happy. That's okay, as long as I don't get the second flinch of the game. I'm not fussed. Fussed is the word. And they missed the Icicle Crash. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's quad damage. I don't care if I'm intimidated. That's huge. That is huge. And I heal. And I'm in Aurora Veil. That's great. That is awesome. Snow stopped. I don't need the snow anyway. Aurora Veil is still up. We have Light Clay, so that thing's going forever. And we just took out Shenpao, which means good things. It means good things. Okay. Let's see here. The Arcanine is slow. It doesn't matter, though, because it's still faster than my Iron Hands. I should just be able to Acrobatics this Rillaboom to death, right? Then we Drain Punch this. Just do some damage. Just have fun. Okay. There's going to be another Rock Slide, yeah. These things love to Rock Slide. But I love to heal. That's great. Is that a crit? Is that a crit? Yeah, it's a crit. Yay! We get a flinch for a crit. It's just karmic justice. Because you know what? Especially after Tuesday's video, where I just absentmindedly completely forgot that Hisuian Goodra, if it didn't have Sap Sipper, had, what's it called? Shell Armor, where it can't get crit. That was embarrassing to watch the comments roll in. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Did forget about that. And to be honest, I'm still not completely sure if that's all of Hisuian Goodra's abilities. So I'm gonna look that up right now. Yep, it's Sap Sipper or Shell Armor right there. Yeah. I made a mistake, but you know what? Hey, look at that. Opponent decided to quit. GG. Was it me? Oh, wait, the second one means it's me, didn't it? Oh, no. Oh, that would make me so sad if it dropped right when I won. Is it because I looked something up? Did my internet just be like, oh, what are you doing? Are you not playing Pokemon anymore? You're out of here. We're going to find out. We're finding this out together. Okay, we're good. The opponent just snapped their switch in half. Good game to my opponent. They brought in a really good team. I really enjoyed that battle. Let's go into the next game. Come on. Okay, next up is a Ludicolo. I love, oh, this is like a hydration team. Oh, cool. This is a hydration check team. Whoa, I really want to bring the Ninetales now. I'm going to need to swap the Ninetales in and out and in and out. All over the place. Do I have U-turn on this Landorus? Yes, I do. I like that a lot. Can use that on the Ludicolo, I guess. But who do I even want to intimidate? Just the Toxicroak? Oh, what happened to them? What happened to my physical meta? What happened to my ability to speak words today? I'm Porky Pigging it over here. All right, if I bring in Simba, I can swap into Ninetales pretty commonly. I like Sinistcha here. If I bring in Landorus, Moltres, Sinistcha, and Ninetales, I can do a lot of U-turns into Hospitality, into Switch the Weather. There are options here. You never know what I'm going to flip into, right? You never know when I'm going to flip out. There was a joke that I had in my head that will not make it, unfortunately, to the final cut of this, but you can think of jokes yourself. All right, so that's going to be a very quick U-turn on my end. The Intimidate doesn't mean anything. It's fine. The drizzle does mean I want to end the drizzle. Gonna U-turn into this. And you know what? I even think that I can nasty plot, but I don't want to be that greedy. Yes, I do. I'm gonna go and do it. Just do it. I can hard swap from Ninetales back into Sinistcha. I say back like it was out before. It wasn't. I can flip from Ninetales into Sinistcha later. Oh, you're just not gonna let me do it. That's fine. I mean, that is great too, right? I get a whole turn where I just get nasty plot off for free and I don't have to worry about what Ludicolo is gonna do. Oh, they're actually flipping that out. Oh, wait a minute. Weakness policy. All right. And who are they switching that into? Oh, is it Tornadus so they can switch? They can do Tailwind. Oh. No, it's Toxicroak. They're gonna fake out again. I am going to. Wait, does Toxicroak even get? I have it in my head right now that Toxicroak gets fake out. Toxicroak. Okay, we're finding this out right now. No, internet, you can't be doing this to me now. There we go. Okay, fake out. Yes, it can. So we are swapping this real quick into Ninetales. And then Moltres. I can protect that. I can. But I really want to hit the Fiery Wrath, but they know what I'm going to be doing. Obviously, they know that I'm going to be attacking, so they're going to fake that out. They're going to attack into my Moltres. They're going to fake out and attack into the Moltres. They're going to Terrastalize, fake out, and attack into the Moltres. They're going to Terrastalize the Ludicolo, fake out my Moltres, and attack with a water move into my Moltres. And so we protect this. They fake out the Moltres. And then what are they going to do? Is this Surf Spam? Oh, it's Surf Spam. And Dry Skin, right? Yeah. That's fun. That's fun. I rather enjoy that. Okay. This is my one and only chance, I think, to set up Aurora Veil. Do I have the speed to? I don't have the speed to if they switch into Pelipper. But I try and hit it anyway. I'm going to take the damage that I take. Yeah, I'm just going to take the damage that I take. Going to go for a Fiery Wrath on the two of these guys. These two blokes. Yeah, they're going to switch that into Pelipper so that What's-His-Face gets his big surf boost. And I'm going to hope real hard that I'll be okay. I guess I could have swapped out into Sinistcha. Yeah, that probably was the better idea. If this KOs my Moltres, then that was a better idea. Oh, but it didn't. Oh, but it did not. And in fact, they lost the Pelipper because of it. And possibly also the Ludicolo, because I'm at a +3. And I'm just about to hospitality myself into the next millennia. So this will be good. Here we go with the Fiery Wrath. That didn't KO. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Flabbergasted, honestly. That is wild to me. Okay, well, if they're going to bring back in Toxicroak to fake out my Moltres, which they obviously have to, right? I could go for a Trick Room here, or I could honestly... I can just march a Gotcha. They can't fake that out. They just can't. I could hit a Trick Room. If I survive these first two hits anyway, Trick Room sets me up for nothing because I have Landorus in the back. I'm just going to go for an attack and protect here. Boom. All right. I have a Choice Scarf Landorus in the back. I would never want to hit Trick Room in my life. Here, that is going to be so necessary later. Attacking the Toxicroak doesn't really do too much right now. I really just don't want to do that. Look at how much damage that did to Sinistcha. It still did so much damage, and Shadow Claw didn't KO because Sinistcha's amazing. My friends, Sinistcha is great. Let's never forget. Matcha Gotcha just took out the Ludicolo. I don't have to worry about that thing anymore. I still have to worry about the rest of the game, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I might want to... can I get my Moltres out? Is there a way? I don't want to get my Moltres out, no, because I have Nasty Plotted and Berserk. Is there a way to get my Sinistcha out? The Landorus will get hit by a Shadow Claw, but it'll be at -1. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that it's a Flutter Mane. I kind of like that it's a Flutter Mane, let's be honest. I can go for a Rage Powder. I can go for a Tera Poison Fiery Wrath. That's why we have Tera Poison here, so that I can just go for a Fiery Wrath on the two of them. Have they used Terastallization yet? Yes, they used it on the Ludicolo, the raid boss. We got that down a while ago. So now we'll go for the Fiery Wrath on both of these guys. Yeah. You know what I think it is? It's, I often late in the game forget that Terastallization is there, both for me and for my opponent. So like if we're on turn 4 right now, I think we're on turn 4, maybe turn 5, and nobody's used Tera yet, I'm like, okay, Tera's gone. It's just always gone. Does this bring me down past half? No, it doesn't. And that actually brought Sinistcha down. This Rage Powder was wasted. Oops. Close combat is good. Okay, I survived that. That's another Berserk. That's another Berserk. And it's also because, like, the animation does happen typically once by, you know, on the field. This didn't KO, whatever. I still have Landorus, it's fine. So, like, turn 2 or turn 1 when Ludicolo went Tera Water, I was like, okay, great. Tera's been used this game. Don't have to think about that anymore. And then I don't think about mine. But then the same thing happens where, like, if I go and use Tera on the first turn, I don't even think about the fact that they still have Tera like 6 turns later. Anyway, this should be a win. I just Stomping Tantrum this unless it has Tera Flying and a second Tera, which they don't. Great. Great, great, great. And those are my thoughts on Terastallization. It was the same with Dynamax. Actually, no, you know what? I had the same problem with Dynamax. Whenever someone would use it like way late in the game, I'm like, oh yeah, they still had Dynamax. Oh, man. Anyway, one-time gimmicks they're hard for me. All right, that was a good game though. I liked that team. I liked the Fluttermane. I think this team does well against Fluttermanes. I'm prepared quite well against Fluttermanes. I'm a little worried about ice so far. I found myself fearing the ice a little bit with this team. Anyway, let's hop into the next. Let's keep the magic going. Come on. All right, there, Alan. Alan coming in with the fighters, the guys with the big old fists, right? We've got Annihilape, Annie-Iolape. Annie, are you Iolape? Annie, are you Iolape? Are you Iolape, Annie? That's where my brain went, and I'm just gonna let it be there. I'm gonna go and bring in no, I'm not. No, that's an Annihilape. I just sang a song about it. I should not be bringing in the Intimidator. I can bring this in to set the Aurora Veil. I don't hate that. I can bring in Moltres to protect on that first turn so that I can set up Aurora Veil. I can bring a Sinistcha in to heal up and Rage Powder the Urshifu. And then I can bring in the Roaring Moon, actually. Is there a reason why I don't want to bring in Iron Hands right now? No, I think I really want to bring in Iron Hands, but do I want to bring that in more than Roaring Moon? No. No, because Acrobatics just puts in so much work Acrobatics puts in so much work. I want to keep that. I love Iron Hands, and I love its work. I subscribe to Iron Hands' YouTube channel. But, man, that Roaring Moon, it just has a special place in my heart, and when I can bring it, I'm going to bring it. Well, I think this is going to have to be a double protect first turn. Reason being is the Rillaboom can just go for a big ol' fake out. On my Ninetales. Okay, but let's think about this while we're here. If I go for the double protect this turn, then next turn I go for the Aurora Veil plus Tera Poison. Tera Poison Fiery Wrath? Yeah, I guess so. I'll outspeed the Rillaboom on that second turn. So yeah, we just do that. They made it nice and easy. I just have my controller like hidden underneath my arm right now. And, you know, Dre VGC, who put this together, just had Protect be the first slot so I can just sit there and tap, 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 tap. A. Didn't have to get my other hand involved. There's a joke in there somewhere. Yeah, so next turn I can outspeed the Rillaboom with Ninetales by going for the Aurora Veil. And then I'll at least survive what Fluttermane has by Terastallizing. Interesting that they chose to go for the Moltres. Interesting that they decided to go for the Dazzling Gleam. Okay. I kind of would have expected that if they wanted to try and take out the Ninetales on the first hit, that they'd want to go for like a Moonblast on my Ninetales to try and KO it that way. But if that's the way they're going to go, then I'm actually pretty happy with that. I can go for a Tera Blast if I want to, instead of a Fiery Wrath. That's more likely to take out the Rillaboom, right? It is. But that also does damage to the Fluttermane. I like doing damage to the Fluttermane. This is super effective on both. I'm less of... Meh. The Rillaboom might have like a Stomping Tantrum, and that would make me sad. But, or is it a high horsepower Stomping Tantrum? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. But again, I do have Sinistcha, and if I can just do enough damage to the Fluttermane, then that will be okay. Doesn't even take me down to less than half. That's fun. This Aurora Veil is huge here. That really keeps things keeps things going. I think next turn I definitely want to go for. Oh, that does so much. I definitely want to go for the... Oh, wow. For the Fiery Wrath. Unless it's not very effective on whatever Pokemon they flip in, I'll probably want to go for the Fiery. What do they got? That's a Chien-Pao. So they have seen both Pokemon. We're going to do some math. We're going to do a little bit of math here. I'm sorry, I hate it when I have to do math, but I do. Tera Blast versus anything else. I could go for an Icy Wind here, actually, and that would probably ensure a KO on Fluttermane. And by probably, I mean maybe. Okay, so Fiery Wrath here, that's going to do 135. Tera Blast, that does 120. Yeah, 120. But this is not very effective, so that does 135 divided by 2, that's 75, and then super effective. That's going to do like too much damage. But I really want to do damage to this Chien-Pao. I do. Yeah. Plus, there's the chance it can protect, and if it protects, I'm sad. Oh. All right. Aurora Veil, that thing is so good. Aurora Veil is so good. I saw the power gem. I was like, oh no, that's really bad. No, it's fine. It's fine. You've got Aurora Veil up. Okay. decent damage to the Fluttermon, eh? I love this grassy terrain right now. Grassy terrain's my best friend. We're gonna go for another Icy Wind. We're gonna slow him down. If I went for a Tera Blast last turn, that would have been a KO, and I don't know if I actually needed a KO on that Fluttermane right now. So if I go for a Tera Blast on it now, that'll KO it. So it doesn't bring me down past half, which is very fun. Doesn't, the Ninetales doesn't go first, which is very interesting. But now I should be able to outspeed the Chien-Pao with my Moltres. And I'm definitely KOing this Fluttermane this time. No, I'm not. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm going to go and protect the Ninetales, because I do need that alive. I can go for a Tera Blast on this Fluttermane again. What Pokemon do they have in the back? They have Rillaboom and something else. Is this the right time? This might actually be the right time to attack the Chien-Pao. I could also just Nasty Plot, honestly. I want to so bad. I want to so bad, but I'm not. I'm going to Tera Blast the Chien-Pao because I think that it's going to... The Fluttermane's going to do something to keep itself alive. Well, okay. Not the right choice. Not the right choice at all. Now that thing gets a free hit on nothing. Cool. I'm fine with that. Yeah, this would have been a great turn to Nasty Plot, but oh well. The snow stopped. That helps nothing. That's fine. I would kind of like the grass to come back, so, you know, waiting that out was probably for the best too. Not that I intentionally did that. Like, who am I kidding? But, you know, I'm just gonna call from. Oh, I know what I just got to call from. My food's here. Let's see. Moon Blast on that. Tera Blast on that. Yeah, we're just trying to do this thing now. Hello. Great. Yeah. Go for it again. I'll answer this time. Thank you. Bye. It just didn't show up. It just didn't show up on my phone. Usually I pay attention to these things. Oh, look at that. Look at me living. Why is it not showing up? That's weird. Okay. I need to look up and down and up and down. There we go. Cool. And they've been buzzed. And they have been buzzed. And now I can bring in the Sinistcha if I want to. I'm actually going to bring in the Roaring Moon. Yes. So they're going to bring in Annihilate, and that's going to be fun for me. Because really, at this point, all I want to do is go for a Fiery Wrath and an Acrobatics. I think that'll be enough, actually, to take out both of them. Because the Chien-Pao is just so slow now, right? Yeah, that's -1. Like, I'm outspeeding it. We go for the Fiery on these. We have fun. They're going to withdraw Chien-Pao and switch into, what's his face? Other Big Hand Monkey Man. That's Rillaboom. And the Grassy Surge is going to help my Moltres. I like that. Now, sometimes you don't want to attack and Annihilate. These days, this kind of time, you absolutely want to attack and Annihilate. You don't want to give it those Rage Fist stacks, but this is just too good. Gotta find out how to make money on this. It's simply too good. So now Chen Pao is going to come back out. It's faster again. But no, I am. Who do you think you are? I am. I'm going to go ahead and protect this first turn here. I don't want to deal with fake out shenanigans just from either party, really. All right, and who is it going to fake it? So it's going to fake out the Moltres. Not sure why. I haven't set up a nasty plot. I haven't hit Berserk. They really could have gone for either one. You know, I would have said the same thing, I guess, if that hit the Roaring Moon as well. But they did. So we bought our turn out with that. Is Aurora Veil gone yet? No, this is the last turn of Aurora Veil. Man, Aurora Veil's so good in VGC. Are you kidding me? Look at that. I'm going to go with a Tera Blast, I guess, on the Chen Pao. Because I feel like it. Thanks for the crit. I don't think I needed it, but I got it. Thank you. I appreciate the crit. It's an Icicle Crash on Roaring Moon. Was just going to straight up avoid it. Isn't gonna have any Icicle Crashes in its life. Is this the second time this game or this series or this episode, I guess, that Chen Pao missed the Icicle Crash? Because if this is the second time this game, I feel very bad for Alan. I apologize that happened. Anyway, we did face 3 powerful teams with this team. Like, sometimes we face some teams that are not quite as powerful as they could be, but I think these ones are actually pretty sweet. He says, talking about the Ludicolo. The Surf Spam Ludicolo, even that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It might not be like the top 4 that you see in any regional, but it is a team that would normally hit like the top 500 in a ladder if you play it well enough. Folks, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope I didn't make any Hisuian Gudra-esque mistakes. Even if I did, whatever, I'm human. I've been Mike and I play with 2 Pokemon on the field, and I will see you next time. Go and check out Dre VGC. It does some really good stuff. I really respect your Instagram. I'll say that again. Anyway, bye.